Dear students, in this video on kinematics, we will study vectors in Cartesian coordinates, position vectors, displacement vectors, unit vectors with their applications in numericals. So let us begin with position vector and displacement vector. So see what they are. Look at it. If we have a two-dimensional region xy and I have a point P, then look at it. Now, position vectors are fixed at origin and vector starting from origin to a given point is its position vector, right? So this vector OP is a position vector. Initial point is fixed at the origin and they can be represented by using a single letter R1. So position vector of this point P with respect to origin is R1, and if I take another point Q with respect to origin, and this vector OQ is equal to R2. Position vector of point Q is vector R2, and if something moves from point P to Q, P से Q तक का या Q से P तक का ये जो वेक्टर है, this is displacement vector. This vector is displacement vector, and let's see how we write it. So, position of a point with respect to origin is called its position vector, as I have just explained to you. This position vector of point P is R1 or vector OP is equal to vector R1, and position vector of point Q is R2 or vector OQ is equal to vector R2, and this vector PQ is a displacement vector. Displacement vectors are not fixed. Displacement vector को हम कहीं भी shift कर सकते हैं parallel में. Okay, and if you look at this diagram here, look, for this triangle you can see vector OP tail to head, PQ tail to head, and then for OQ you have first tail to last head. So it is like adding vector OP tail to head, PQ tail to head, and first tail to last head. That means this plus this should be equal to this one. R1 plus PQ should be equal to R2. Let's look at this one. Vector R1 plus vector PQ is equal to R2. So PQ is equal to, change the side, R2 minus R1. And R2 is final position, R1 is initial position. So displacement is final position minus initial position. This displacement vector PQ is equal to the final position R2 minus initial position R1. So that you have to remember relation between displacement vector and position vector. And now let us talk about unit vector. Now unit vector, as the name suggests, unit means 1. So a vector whose magnitude is 1 is unit vector. It is a vector with unit magnitude along a given vector. So you understand it better with an example here. Relation for unit vector is, the symbol is any vector writing like this and put a cap over it. So unit vector is vector A upon its magnitude. Look at it. It is a vector only, or it is vector upon its magnitude. So that is unit vector. Look at one example. So let us assume that this vector is representing force of 5 Newton. This is force vector of 5 Newton, and we are defining a vector along the same direction. You see, this is a vector of magnitude 1 Newton and along the same direction. So this vector is unit vector. So it is represented as f cap. See, vector के ऊपर आप एक cap लगा दीजिए. So unit vector f is equal to 1 Newton. So unit vector का magnitude होगा 1 और direction जो भी given vector है उसके along होगी. And it is given by the formula the vector upon its magnitude. So unit vector is vector upon its magnitude. Very important to remember. And now vectors in Cartesian coordinates. You know Cartesian coordinates, x, y, z coordinates. So in Cartesian coordinates, unit vector along x-axis is taken as I cap. Unit vector along y-axis is taken as j cap. Unit vector along z-axis is taken as k cap. All these are small letters. And now see how we represent it. So let me start with a two-dimensional figure here, you see, and here let me take a point P with coordinate xy. Now the position vector of this point P is r with respect to the origin, and it is at an angle theta with x-axis. Now from point P, draw perpendicular on x-axis, and if you look at it, now this distance will be x, as you can see. So this distance from here to here, it is going to be x, और unit vector along x-axis is I cap. तो ये यहाँ से यहाँ तक का जो पूरा वेक्टर हो जाएगा वो x into I cap हो जाएगा. And let me represent it as Rx vector. So this vector is vector Rx, which is equal to xi cap. And similarly, drop a perpendicular on y-axis, and you can see that the unit vector along y-axis is j cap, और यहाँ से यहाँ तक की distance है y. You know, the coordinate of this point are x and y. So the total vector यहाँ से यहाँ तक का हो जाएगा yj cap, and let me take it as ry vector. So we have vector, this vector and this vector. ये दो vector हैं हमारे, और I have completed this rectangle, and diagonal of this rectangle is vector r. So vector r is sum of this vector and sum of this vector. So vector r is equal to vector rx plus vector ry. So let's see how we write it. Here. So position vector of point r, position vector of point P, which is xy, is vector r is equal to xi cap, ये वाला vector, plus yj cap, ये वाला vector, और this vector is vector rx and plus vector ry. So I hope it's clear. And now vector along x-axis, rx is equal to xi cap, along y-axis ry is equal to yj cap. I just explained it to you. Now this rx and ry, ये जो vectors हैं, ये इस vector r के rectangular components कहलाते हैं. The vector rx and vector ry are called rectangular components of r. That means अगर इस r को हमने दो टुकड़ों में तोड़ दिया, इधर और इधर, तो इन दोनों का combined effect यही रहने वाला है. It is called rectangular resolution. Now इस वेक्टर r का मैग्नीट्यूड क्या होगा? दिस साइड इज x और ये y है, तो y के पैरेलल y है. एंड यूजिंग पाइथागोरस थ्योरम, दिस r स्क्वायर विल बी इक्वल टू x स्क्वायर प्लस y स्क्वायर, और r विल बी इक्वल टू अंडर रूट x स्क्वायर प्लस y स्क्वायर. So magnitude of vector r is given by this, and direction. Now this angle theta, this side is y. See, So tan theta is equal to y upon x. Direction of r is given by tan theta as y upon x, where theta is angle made with x axis. Okay, and the x component of this r is r cos theta. Just look at it in terms of angle. This side will be, if you write formula for cos theta, then cos theta will be equal to base upon hypotenuse, and the base will be equal to, or rx will be equal to r cos theta, and ry will be equal to r sin theta. So x component of r is r cos theta, y component of r is r sin theta. So that is how we represent vector in 2 dimension in Cartesian coordinate. So in 2 dimension, the vector is represented as xi cap plus yj cap. Its magnitude is given by under root x square plus y square. Direction is given by tan theta is equal to y upon x, and the components x and y components are r cos theta and r sin theta. And now we will do the same thing in 3 dimension. Now imagine your x, y, z axis, all 3 axes, like you are in a rectangular cubic, you are inside a cubical box में हैं आप, और you can see here the origin, the x axis, y axis and z axis. आप एक cubical box के अंदर हैं, and you have this point p x y z. वो बॉक्स के अंदर ही कोई बीच में कोई पॉइंट है p, जिसके कोऑर्डिनेट्स हैं x, y and z. So from this point p, drop a perpendicular in xz plane. ये जो plane है, the plane containing z axis and x axis is called xz plane. So यहाँ से आपने एक perpendicular drop कर दिया और इसको origin से जोड़ दिया. So we will get a point with component, okay, we get a point with coordinates x and z, and then what we do now, from this point, from this q, drop a perpendicular, from this q drop a perpendicular on x axis, and see the this is zk, look at it here. So what we have done, from this point from this point q, drop perpendicular on x axis and join from the origin, and you get vector xi cap, because the unit vector along x axis is I cap, right? And from q only drop perpendicular on z axis, and the vector from origin to this point will be zk. K cap is unit vector along z axis. Similarly, now what we do is, look at it, just try to complete this cuboid. Look at it. And see, so this along y axis we get this component yj cap. So in this way we have this vector O to this point P with coordinate xyz as the diagonal of this cuboid, और इस क्यूबॉइड का फ्लोर जो कि xz प्लेन है उसमें एक वेक्टर हो गया मेरे पास OQ, और ये जो लाइन है और ये लाइन है, ये दोनों लाइनें इस क्यूबॉइड के फ्लोर में ही हैं. सो इफ़ यू लुक एट इट, देन this angle will be 90 degree angle between x axis and y axis is 90 degree. So ये जो फ्लोर वाला xz प्लेन में जो वेक्टर है, ये इस वाले वेक्टर xi वेक्टर और x और zk वेक्टर का वेक्टर सम होना चाहिए. ठीक है, लेट्स सी हाउ वी डू इट नाउ. Position vector of point x, y, z. This r is equal to vector rx component along x-axis, vector ry component along y-axis, and vector rz component along z-axis. Now, vector along x-axis is rx, this one, which is equal to xi cap. Vector along z-axis is equal to zk, which is zk cap along z-axis. So in xz plane, ये जो हमने फ्लोर में दिखाया आपको xz plane, in xz plane this vector oq will be sum of this one and this one. So vector oq is equal to xi cap plus zk cap. Now this OQ is xi cap plus zk cap. ये जो वेक्टर हमारा है, ये वेक्टर xi cap plus zk cap के बराबर होगा. ठीक है, एंड नाउ if you consider this vector yj cap along y axis और OQ जो है ये परपेंडिकुलर होंगे, क्योंकि ये तो आपका फ्लोर में आ गया, xz प्लेन में आ गया, और ये जो डायगनल है, ये डायगनल इसी प्लेन में होगा इस तरीके से. सो दिस डायगनल OP विल बी वेक्टर सम ऑफ दिस OQ एंड दिस YZ. सो वेक्टर OP विल बी इक्वल टू वेक्टर OQ XZ प्लेन वाला, वेक्टर OQ ये बॉटम में जो है, प्लस वेक्टर YJ, और पुट द वैल्यू ऑफ OQ, यहाँ से OQ की वैल्यू इसमें आप डाल दीजिए. तो xi cap plus zk cap plus yj cap, and just rearrange them. You get this vector OP. This is equal to r. See, vector OP is equal to xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. So this is any general point in 3 dimension. So हमने आपको 3 dimension में वेक्टर दिखा दिया, and let us talk about its magnitude. See, rx, ry, rz जो हैं ये इसके rectangular components हैं, and now we are going to talk about its magnitude. Now first let me talk about magnitude of this OQ. Now for this OQ you have this vector x and xi cap and this zk cap. So using Pythagoras theorem, this OQ will be equal to under root x square and plus z square. Just look at it. So magnitude of OQ will be under root x square plus z square, ये वाला z square, and look at this one. See, ये जो पूरा diagonal वाला plane है ये, so यहाँ पर the magnitude of this OP will be equal to under root square of OQ plus square of this y, and when you do so you get OP is equal to under root OQ square plus y square. Put the value of OQ square from here and just rearrange them, and you get the magnitude of r as under root x square plus y square plus z square. So we have got a general relation or general vector in 3 dimension Cartesian form, xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, and its magnitude as under root r square under root x square plus y square plus z square. And now let me take some examples, simple examples to understand it. The position vector of a point is given by r is equal to 3I cap minus 4j cap. Write x and y components of r, magnitude of r, direction of r, and unit vector along r. So this question is simple application. Now, vector along x-axis. See, I cap is unit vector along x-axis. So vector along x-axis is 3I cap. Vector along y-axis minus 4j cap. Right? Now, magnitude of r. Relation for magnitude is under root x square plus y square. The value of x is 3. Value of y is minus 4. Simplify it, you get 5. So magnitude of r is 5. What next? Direction of r. Direction of r is tan theta is equal to y upon x, and the value of y is minus 4, x is 3. So tan theta is equal to minus 4 upon 3, where theta is the angle which the vector r makes with x-axis. It is important to specify it, that what is theta. Then comes unit vector along r. Okay, look at it. Now, unit vector along r. Now, unit vector is equal to vector upon its magnitude. So, the vector is 3I cap minus 4j cap upon its magnitude is 5. So, unit vector along the given vector is 3I cap minus 4j cap upon 5. So, this was a very simple problem based on these concepts. And now, a very good problem here. Look at it. A body gets displaced from R1 minus is equal to minus I plus 2j plus 3k cap meter to R2, which is 3I cap plus j cap plus 5k cap meter in 20 seconds. Find its displacement, unit vector along displacement, and velocity. Now, you know that displacement is always final position minus initial position. Final position is this one, 3I cap plus j cap plus 5k cap, minus initial position is this one, minus I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap. So open the bracket, simplify it, and see displacement comes out to be this one, 4I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap, and magnitude of displacement is, we have just done this formula. So magnitude of r will be equal to under root is x square plus under root y. The value of y is minus 1 square plus under root plus z square. Z is 2. So what do you get? Under root 4 square plus minus 1 square plus 4 square, which is equal to under root 21 meter. The magnitude of the displacement is under root 21 meter. And second part is unit vector along displacement. So unit vector is vector upon its magnitude. Vector we have found out, put the value. Magnitude is this one. So that is done. And now comes velocity. Now velocity is displacement upon time. Displacement we have found out, these many meter. Time given is 20 seconds. So simplify it. Divide each term by 20. And you get 1 upon 5I cap minus 1 upon 20 j cap plus 1 upon 10 k cap. And this is meter upon second. So meter per second. Unit of velocity is meter per second. Right? So in this way we come to the end of this video, and I am sure that you understood it, and I am sure that it is helpful and beneficial to all of you. Very